From Upper Michigan Source, this is your Sports on Demand for Tuesday, February 27th. I'm Mike Ludlum. The high school state hockey tournament is underway. Not too many people in the Copper Country are happy Hancock and Holton were meeting on the first night. No scoring in the first, but congratulations to the Holton and Hancock girls skiing team for winning a state title. To the second, Austin Solani, Alex Nordstrom, the backhand, and he scores, and it's a 1-0 lead for Hancock. Let's jump to the third period. A little tic-tac-toe action on what appeared to be a power play for the Bulldogs. Ted Randell, Nordstrom, Austin Solani. And it's 2-0 Hancock. And they're not done. Solani will come in with the puck. And there's a rebound available for Nordstrom, and you just can't let that happen. 3-0 Hancock. Now, a couple weeks ago at Wingding, Holton came back from 3-0 to win 4-3 in overtime. And here's Dawson McKay going to the backhand and getting Holton on the board. Gremlins would score with under 2 minutes to go, but Hancock slammed the door after that. Bulldogs move on to the next round with a 3-2 victory over the Gremlins. Couple scores to mention in high school hockey. I accidentally had this one flipped around last night. It was Alpena defeating Gaylord 4-1, and the Wildcats will take on Sault Ste. Marie next. Blue Devils 8 and Sheboygan 3. To Division 2, Kingsford, Marquette. Pick it up in the second period. Flivers leading 2-1 until Gaetano Camarada puts the Redmen back in the contest, tied at 2. Few minutes later, Tanner Phillips will get a rebound, and that's in the net as well. And Marquette has a 3-2 advantage. But despite some good goaltending from Dylan Sabilski and some hard hitting, the Flivers were hanging in there. And in the third period, Sawyer Perpich puts one in. We're tied at 3, and we're going to overtime. In the extra session, Dante Fortner will get the game winner. And the Flivers move on with a 4-3 victory in overtime over Marquette. Not an upset. The Flivers have defeated Marquette now 3 times this year. Kingsford will travel to either Escanaba or Negaunee on Thursday, and there's a goal for Braden Standard. And the Eskimos have a 2-0 lead on the shorthanded tally in the first. Still in the first, Krister Karn, Standard. It's now 3-0, 4-0, check that. And Negaunee's goalie is wondering, why does this always happen to me? Kyle Krutina. That makes it 5-0 after 1. Eskimos win in 2 periods, 9-1. So Kingsford at Escanaba Thursday night. To basketball, non-conference action. Gwyn at Marquette, second quarter action. Marquette just took a 24-21 lead. Tucker Taylor fakes the spin, goes drive, scores off the window. He had 23 points. Taylor will now go back on defense and politely try to get in the way of Marius Grazoulis, but behind the three-point line, Traylon McFerrin jogs into position, swish, and knocks down the triple. Alec Beauchamp will miss on a baseline drive, but Marius Grazoulis will have his back and the putback. Gwyn scored just 2 points in the final 5 minutes of the first half, and Marquette pulled away for the victory, 65-35. Also non-conference, West Iron County at Ishpeming, third quarter, Hematites up by 5, and Gavin Sundberg makes it 8 at 35-27. For the Whitecons, Neil Tomasoski driving. Good job shielding the ball with his body away from Hart Holmgren for the hoop. Tomasoski retreats on defense. Holmgren tries a crossover dribble on James Swanson. James says, no, I don't think so. Braden Nelson misses the layup, but Steven Nelson is there. And the putback, and the Whitecons are back within 2. Ishpeming strikes again. Gavin Sundberg gathers the miss, spots Dondre Yohe. The drive, the basket. Hematites up 4, 37-33. And Ishpeming goes on to win, ever so barely, 54-53. On the scoreboard, Iron Mountain gets 22 from Foster Wonders. Mountaineers run past Negaunee 71-40. Brad Spindler pours in 25. Gladstone pulls away to defeat Manistee 90-52. Kearney Nato 77, Menominee 49. Cameron Williamson has 20 for Rapid River in the 72-58 victory at Stevenson. Low-scoring affair at Crystal Falls, North Central 48, Forest Park 40. Jake Witt knocks down 33, Ewan Trail Creek 67, Wakefield Marinisco 46. Ontonagon 77, Waters Meet 33. Matt Ojala had 22 points and 8 helpers as Calumet gets past Holton 60-54. Reese Wara, 32 points, 10 rebounds, 9 steals. Lonson overtime, 70-60, defeating Hancock. Carter Crouch had 22 for the Lakes, but Chancel gets the victory, 58-49. Jeffers 64, Barriga 45. Dollar Bay a dime better than Republic Michigami, 65-55. Mark River Harris doubles up North Dickinson, 82-41. We did not hear from Big Bay to knock in Superior Central. Munisink tiptoes past Norway, 55-54. Cade Contreras had 23 for the Mustangs. Connor Ortman, 23 for the Knights. Andrew Blanchard at 26 for Engadine. The Eagles over Mid-Peninsula, 75-53. Terry Brower had 21 for the Wolverines. Did not get a score from Brimley and Rudyard, but Detour defeated Mackinac City, 59-38. The 20th ranked Michigan Tech women's basketball team hosts Ferris State tomorrow night in a GLIAC quarterfinal. The Huskies defeated the Bulldogs twice during the regular season, but they struggled against the Bulldogs in certain aspects that must be corrected, according to head coach Kim Cameron.
Yeah, played Ferris just a couple weeks ago. Had a really great first half against them, but they put pressure on and we really folded in the second half, to be honest. And that's something that's been bothering us for the past couple of games, and it's something that we get into the game, we're just struggling a little bit, and that has to change. I think Rachel controls a ton of their offense, and she just works so hard. And if somebody else misses a shot, she's got an offensive rebound and a putback.
Kelly Guy and Brenna Heisey both went over the 1,000 point mark for their careers last week for the Huskies. That game tomorrow will start at 5:30. The NMU women visit Grand Valley State tomorrow at 7. On the men's side, Lake Superior State hosts Grand Valley at 7 o'clock. NMU and Michigan Tech are both on the road. Those games start at 7:30. NMU at Ashland, Michigan Tech at Wayne State. The NMU women's track and field team finished third at the GLIAC indoor meet at Grand Valley State over the weekend. No, NMU couldn't get anybody in first place. That's because the Lakers usually hog the running events and Ashland usually hogs the field events. But they did quite well, as you can see by the number of second places. Cameron Burmeister in the 5,000, the distance medley relay, Shayla Huber of Marquette in the 800, Michelle Jurgen in the high jump, the 4x400 relay, Ina Miley in the triple jump. Again, Menominee's Cameron Burmeister third in the 3,000. Burmeister, Hubner, and Jurgen have made the all-region team. Congratulations to Negaunee's Tyler Jandren. He's been named the GLIAC Pitcher of the Week for Northwood University. Only struck out 13 in 7 innings of work. A 6-0 win over Lewis. Just a 2-hitter. A 1.32 earned run average through 2 starts this season. And Forest Park's Lexi Gussert has been named the sportsmanship winner for the Big Ten, representing Michigan State women's basketball.